afternoon to you doing the watching. It's time for Windy News at 12. Coming up, Electoral Commission declares Mahama as Ghana's president-elect with 56% of votes against Dr. Bawumia 41%. National Democratic Congress National Chairman Johnson Asiedu Nketia celebrates defeat of New Patriotic Party. On the international front, Syrian asylum seekers in limbo as countries stop applications. This and many more we have coming up in the bulletin. Nana Ama Nyamike Baini. Now the news in detail. The chairperson of the Electoral Commission, Jane Mensah, has formally declared John Dramani Mahama of the National Democratic Congress as the president-elect for the 2024 general elections. According to the EC chairperson and the returning officer, Jane Mensah, Mr. John Mahama received 6,328,397 votes, representing 56.55%, while Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, the Vice President and Presidential Candidate of the governing New Patriotic Party, received 4,657,304 votes, representing 41.61%. She did, however, explain that the results were compiled from 267 constituencies due to lingering concerns with 9 constituencies whose results are yet to be received.
The inclusion of the outstanding constituencies would have given the leading candidate 52.13%, which is still greater than the 50% plus 1 required to be declared a winner. And so even with that scenario, he's clearly the winner of the 2024 election. In the light of the above, ladies and gentlemen, I have the singular honor as the returning officer of the 2024 presidential election to declare His Excellency John Dramani Mahama as the winner of the 2024 presidential election and the president-elect of the Republic of Ghana with a total percentage of 56.55%. Congratulations, sir. It is finished. Thank you very much.
President-elect John Dramani Mahama has emphasized his commitment to implementing severe reforms to revitalize the country's economy and administration. Speaking after being declared the winner of Ghana's general election on December 7, Mahama highlighted the importance of strong and decisive measures to restore the country's reputation as Africa's lighthouse. The president-elect stated that these measures would be cornerstone of his government for the next 4 years.
We must create sustainable and well-paying jobs through the 24-hour economy initiative. Our most basic needs must be met: affordable housing and healthcare, food and clean water, safe work and fair wages. My brothers and sisters, it is with tremendous humility that I accept this clear mandate that you, the good people of Ghana, have given me to lead this great nation as your next president. In this election, carried the same weight. Every vote also carried a hope in the future of our country. I promise you that I will assemble and lead a government that will carry the weight of those hopes and dreams, whether you voted for me or not, because every victory is a victory for the people, all of the people.
In an emotional acceptance speech and spirit-filled, he translated Psalm 23, acknowledging the supernatural hand that guided him through a challenging electoral campaign. His comments connected powerfully with the audience as he emphasized his faith as the foundation of his resilience.
I also give thanks to God for preparing a table before me. Obviously, you are all very acquainted with this Bible verse. I also give thanks to God for preparing a table before me in the presence of my enemies, and for anointing my head with oil and making my cup run over.
President-elect John Dramani Mahama has branded the last 8 years of President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo's administration as one of the worst in Ghana's history. Speaking after his landslide electoral victory, Mahama noted that the previous 8 years had been some of our government's darkest days. Mahama chastised the outgoing administration for what he regarded as a failing to prioritize Ghana's needs.
These 8 years have witnessed some of the darkest periods of our governance. The crisis our beloved country has been through these last several years have left a scar on our national psyche, which may take some time to erase. This mandate also serves as a constant reminder of what fate awaits us if we fail to meet the aspirations of our people and govern with arrogance. My brothers and sisters, there is much to do to salvage our country and reset it.
The winner of the 2024 general elections has disclosed that the President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has promised to ensure a seamless and peaceful transfer of power, establishing the framework for a constructive transition between the outgoing and incoming administrations. Mahama stated that both teams have agreed to start the handover process ahead of schedule, with conversations set to begin on Wednesday, December 11, 2024. In a history speech made shortly after the Electoral Commission pronounced him President-elect, Mahama underlined the importance of a unified approach to the transition, emphasizing that collaboration will be critical in propelling the countries ahead.
I also just received a call from His Excellency the President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. He graciously extended his congratulations to me, and we had the opportunity to discuss matters related to the Joint Transitional Team. We agreed on an early inauguration of the Joint Transitional Team as early as Wednesday, the 11th of December. I conveyed my sincerest regards to him and expressed my readiness for us to work together to ensure a smooth transition in the best interest of the Ghanaian people.
The Speaker of Parliament, Alban Babin, congratulated President-elect John Dramani Mahama on his re-election. In a Facebook post on December 9, Speaker Babin emphasized the significance of Mahama's victory, stating that Ghanaians had decisively chosen him to revitalize their country. He expressed his hope that spiritual guidance will be with Mahama during this difficult period for the country. Now, the national chairman of the National Democratic Congress, Johnson Asiedu Nketia, pleased as John Dramani Mahama is the president-elect. This was a clear from his address on December 9, following the Electoral Commission's announcements of the 2024 general election result. General Mosquito, as he is affectionately known, hailed the party's hard-fought victory over the New Patriotic Party, hailing it as a watershed moment for the NDC.
Seeing this level of total mobilization of its rank and file to fight and achieve a purpose, and at long last the battle has ended and the great elephant has been slaughtered mercilessly. But as we enjoy the victory, I want to specially mention for special commendation the technical staff of our headquarters who managed this election very, very successfully. I mean the directors of elections, the directors of IT, and all other persons who played a role in managing this election.
Now we go for a short commercial break. When we come back to the international front.
Hello there! Radio Windy Bay specially invites you to the first session of the 29th Congregation of the University of Education, Winneba, to witness the awarding of degrees, diplomas and certificates to regular and sandwich students. It's happening from Tuesday, the the 17th of December to Saturday, the 21st of December 2024, 9 a.m. at the Jofus Anamo Mensa Conference Center, Winneba. Remember, the program will be live on Radio Windy Bay 98.3 FM and also on Facebook, Radio Windy Bay 98.3 FM. We say a big ayiko to our graduates. See you there.
Hey there, welcome to Radio Windy Bay 98.3 FM. Seated right in front of you is Ampon Bismarck, so for short, Ampon B. Here we say we are the ultimate in campus radio. I entreat you all to be listening to Radio Windy Bay 98.3 FM. And your Radio Windy Bay, yeah, forget about it.
Hello, my name is Amina Abisibanan, a media personality at Radio Windy Bay 98.3 FM. Kindly follow us on all our social media handles. You can find us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Follow us on www.uew.edu.gh. We are the ultimate in campus radio.
Welcome back from that short commercial break. Now to the international stories. A number of European countries, including the UK, have suspended the processing of asylum applications for Syrians after the downfall of former President Bashar al-Assad. Austria's caretaker government has stopped all asylum claims from Syrians and says it is making plans to repatriate or deport people back to their homeland, arguing that the situation in the country has changed fundamentally. Germany, home to million Syrians, the United Kingdom, France, and Greece have all said they will halt asylum decisions for now. The move potentially leaves thousands of Syrians in limbo following the collapse of the Assad regime after 50 years of brutal rule. Now, before we end the story, a revisit of the stories that made headlines. Electoral Commission declares Mahama as Ghana's president-elect with 56% of votes against Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia 41%. National Democratic Congress National Chairman Johnson Asiedu Nketia celebrates defeat of New Patriotic Party. On the international front, Syrian asylum seekers in limbo as country stops application. And that will be all for today's Windy News at 12. My name is Nana Ama Nyameke Bari. Thank you for doing the watching and do enjoy the rest of your afternoon.